Right now at 6, a standoff situation over tonight in Struthers. It lasted more than 13 hours. This is a live look at the scene. Police tape still up surrounding a house. You can see one person from law enforcement out front collecting some items in a garbage bag. And we've been on top of this developing local story since last night. It all started just after 6 last night along 5th Street. That's when police got a call for help. What happened next kept them busy overnight and into the morning. 27 First News anchor Dave SESS has been talking to investigators and learning new details about the suspect who threatened law enforcement. He's live tonight on 5th Street in Struthers.
The FBI Evidence Response Team, ERT, still here. They've been here much of the afternoon collecting that information, which will confirm what they say happened in this early morning hours with the shooting, when much of the investigation now centering on that broken attic window at the top of this house that you can see, where they say that Brandon Schmidt broke the window and pointed the rifle at law enforcement, leading them to fire back. That's where they're focusing right now. So the situation ended with that man who was barricaded in there being shot. And today I was reporting on the situation behind it all. Negotiations have been going on for over half a day, trying to get Brandon Schmidt to surrender. The crisis response team was talking with him on a cell phone.
The entire night it was, please put down the gun, leave the gun, and at no point did I think he ever left, that the gun ever left his side.
The FBI joined the situation this morning to provide relief for the team, which had worked through the night. They had been told he fired a gun once early in the situation.
So we know that the subject was in at least a mindset to fire the weapon. So that was, of course, was something that we were concerned about.
The standoff started last night after a boy said he heard a fight between the 48-year-old Schmidt and his 16-year-old sister. Police say it was an attempted sexual assault.
She fought him off.
The children got out and called their mom about her boyfriend. Police came in. They say Schmidt used a flashlight to hit the girl.
Believe she has concussion and she may have a broken forearm, so there was some considerable damage to her.
Schmidt was still in the house, alone. This morning, the talking stopped, and the FBI said that Schmidt pointed a rifle out the window toward law enforcement.
I think as part of our deadly force policy and as a clear and present danger to local law enforcement and to even other civilians in the area, it was incumbent upon us to mitigate the threat.
Brandon Schmidt pleaded guilty to robbing a Boardman bank in 2011, received a 4-year prison sentence, but was released in about 6 months. Struthers police say he pleaded guilty to domestic violence in 2017 and also knew him from last summer, saying he was on a porch waving a samurai sword. The FBI ERT still on this scene checking things out. They will be here for a little bit while longer. They've told me also as well that the Mahoning County Emergency Management Mobile Command Post has been invaluable in helping them to investigate this as well, being a valuable resource that the county has been able to use throughout this situation. Live in Struthers, Dave SESS, WKBN 27 First News.